So what's going on, G, man?
Not much. Enjoying
Man,
some football.
Right, yes, sir, yes, sir. Well, let's get right into it, man. Let's talk about the Chicago Bears, Houston Texans Sunday Night Football. I mean, what do you think of the Chicago Bears so far, man? Like,
I feel that they got a good unit, man, but it's just the same thing as they had with Justin Fields, man. They didn't change nothing. All they did was change the jersey number of the person
wow,
that's that's getting the ball, man. But
whoa, those some strong words right there, man. Those some strong words, man. See, the thing that I just don't like about the Bears, right? They blame everything except for what's really their problem.
Right.
And that's always been their offensive line.
Offensive line.
Justin Fields, they say, oh, yeah. He could get better. Like, no matter, you could get, obviously, they got 2.5-star wideouts, right?
Yes.
They got a decent running back. He hasn't done too much yet. Yeah, got a decent running back. And then you got a rookie quarterback. That's, I mean, obviously in college, he was kind of a star. This is the pros. Things are different, but
just a little bit.
But if you can't protect him, like what quarterback do you know is going to hold up against that type of offensive line? Matter of fact, this is how important the offensive line is. When Patrick Mahomes was going on that Super Bowl run with his sore toe, and they lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, guess what happened? His offensive line was so bad, and that next year, Andy Reid got rid of everybody and paid some big bucks for that offensive line. Guess what? 2 Super Bowl championships later, same offensive line, and they've been kicking. Like, you can't overlook a offensive line. And bro, like, I knew the Texans defense was pretty good, but they are just mean and nasty too. Man, like they come to play 7.5 sacks on Caleb Williams, punching people in the face. I mean, like elbowing, just a nasty defense to go along with a potent offense. I mean, whew.
Yeah, man. I would say the Texans definitely imposed their will defensively. Good night.
I mean, 2 interceptions. 2 interceptions.
Yeah, but with the Bears, man, you gotta give your team an advantage to win the game, man. You got these weapons, and what's the point of having these weapons if you can't get them the ball?
True. I mean, DJ Moore, man, I love Keenan Allen, but he cannot stay healthy. He got hurt.
Yeah,
he got hurt. What he got hurt last week?
Yeah.
He got hurt last week. DJ Moore, solid wideout, and I think Hadunze is just still trying to find himself.
He's
trying to find him.
Right, absolutely.
So
absolutely, and you're talking about 2 rookies coming into an organization that's been struggling. The positions that they come in at aren't the positions that need it fixed. So
true.
I mean, you can put brand new tires on a car that needs a new transmission. What are you going to do? Where's that car going to do? That car ain't going to move. It ain't going to go anywhere because you didn't fix the problem.
True. here was a all in all, the Bears are leaning more on their defense. It's just pretty obvious, right? Like they won last week. The passing offense, 93 yards and 97 yards.
Yeah.
Something
Under
like
100.
that. Caleb Williams has not scored a touchdown, like a passing touchdown yet.
Okay.
He does have a offensive scoring drive in his second game. CJ was making some great throws out there.
CJ looked like a 6-year vet out there, man.
He do.
For real.
And
I can't even cap on him. CJ looked good out there, man.
And one of the surprising things, not surprising, but kind of surprising, is that Stephon Diggs has not stolen any shine from Nico Collins, like whatsoever.
Oh no, at all.
No.
It's almost like they 1A and 1B.
Yeah. It's almost like you can't. Okay, so it's almost like this, right? Nico Collins blew up last year. Okay,
Yes.
so now normally younger players get that second year, third year blues because offenses know how to stop that player now because they got a year of film on them. But what the Texans did was they made you have to respect the other side of the ball. And the crazy part about it is even if they didn't get Diggs, they had Tank Dell, which is another person that you have to respect. So even more that you got Stephon Diggs, you can't double Nico Collins like that.
At all. Nico, man, big target, great hands. Hey, the boy getting open.
Mm-hmm.
He getting open. Even when he's not getting open, he's catching it in space. You know, CJ throw that ball in there, he can catch it. He gonna catch it, man. He had some great catches yesterday. Good night.
And like one other thing, and I really hope that he gets better fast. I hope this wasn't like a bad injury, but Joe Mixon fits in that offense nice.
Joe Mixon,
he really does. He really does.
Yeah. He adds a dynamic that they really didn't have last year. They didn't really have a solid running game last year.
Right.
They ran the ball, but running the ball with Joe Mixon is a little bit different.
Yeah. And then like really nobody really talks about
Damian Pierce. It's a little different than running Damian Pierce.
But also people don't really talk about how well he can catch too.
Joe can catch. Joe can catch the ball out of the backfield too.
Absolutely. He's a double threat for sure.
Yes.
And so, man, like some of these shots that Caleb was taking last night, bro, I was like, Jesus, man, they was all over Caleb.
Yeah, that goes back to what I was saying with having all these weapons, man. You can't get them the ball if I'm laying on my back and I'm running for my life.
So, what do you going forward? Because like the Bears play the Colts next. Going forward, like what do you think the Bears need? So did you just feel like they just need to protect Caleb Williams better? Is there more to it than that, or?
Well, I mean, of course, there's going to be some more to it, but it starts with protecting your guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it all starts there, but then you just gotta, you know how you treat these rookies when you gotta start them off slow. You just can't take continuous shots downfield, expect him to read the defense, all that. Make it easier for him. Quick little dump here, dump there, check down here, make it easy for him. Get him a rhythm started, and let him get a feel for it, man. Let him. How about let him build some confidence? The boy looks shook out there.
True. And I mean, you have and it sucks because sometimes a offense can't pass block. Sometimes offensive line can't run block. There's very rare times that they can't do both, and the Bears are doing both. Like 14 carries for 18 yards for Swift. I mean,
not going to work.
And yeah, I think you're absolutely right when you're saying about the little like short passes. I mean, he's running for his life, like right off rip at times. He doesn't really have a chance. You might want to probably like move one of these, bring in an extra tight end, maybe like a blocking tight end to help out.
That may work.
And yeah, so I was looking at the stats here, and Allen didn't. So like he got hurt first game, and then he didn't play the second game.
Right.
So,
but even in the first game,
yeah, he got hurt doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're not getting anything out of him.
Next on game for the Texans is the Vikings. So a 2-0 team versus a 2-0 team. I feel like Sam Darnold is going to get overwhelmed by this Texans defense.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. I got that feeling. The Vikings defense is a little bit, well, they're not just a little bit better. They're a lot better because they were the dead last and second to last back-to-back years. So they're playing a lot better. Colts. I think the Colts might pull it out over the Bears as well.
I think the Colts will pull it out over the Bears. I mean, I wouldn't take the Bears against a high school team at this point.
Yeah, the only thing that I could see, the Colts have a good running game, and the Bears have a good defensive running game.
Right.
But all in all, like I expected this game to be a bigger of a blowout because it was 19-13.
Mm-hmm.
So I expected it to be a bigger blowout, but I mean, there's some good points to take from this game. But none of it on the offensive side, really.
None. Yeah. I was gonna say, the Bears defense.
Right. All right.